Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Hits into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught, completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's past the marker and still going. Hard running now, breaking tackles. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. Catch made on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Mason. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Direct snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain. The Hokies are in the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking free at midfield. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. With the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Wells. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Finding enough space. Game before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun, running through the tackle. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man, has the 1st down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is, Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Who says you need explosive plays, Turk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. It's a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. We're finally able to stop it, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Punt over the middle. It's Wells. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Slides the quick throw. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. The 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship. Defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. First down and 10. Now here's the toss play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the option play here. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's caught. It's Dickey. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they've got him.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense brings him down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch, signal for and taken. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Mason. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And there's the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Hokies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Hokies. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers.
Here we go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
And this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turner decides to fair catch this. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.